Hi everyone, I'm Dave Mulvaney. I'm here with Dan Schultz to my right, Mike Godwin right here to my left. We're going to be recapping. It would be quarterfinals in the A division. Wow.
It was a good quarterfinals.
So I heard I unfortunately missed. I missed. I always miss all the good stuff.
Dan missed it too.
I missed it too.
He comes on here act like he.
No. I still know what I'm talking about. It's okay.
That's why everyone just listens to you.
No, I get the hack channel at home, so I just tuned in for a little bit.
The Hack channel?
Yeah.
Hack TV?
It's coming.
Wait.
Hey.
Hack basketball TV.
That's a good idea.
So I'm the only one that saw the games.
Okay, well, I'm still gonna act like I know what I'm talking about.
And I know what I'm talking about. Not even act.
Okay.
Alright, let's get started. Let's go first with Drunk Monkey, and they played
Air 5.
Air 5.
So you already don't.
I don't have my iPad in front of me.
They played Air 5.
I heard Air 5 played them tough.
They did. Very tough.
No,
Steve Lee was a little nervous in the beginning.
the
He
drunk,
wasn't really talking much either.
they're really dodging bullets lately. Like Drunk Monkey, it feels like a couple of their games have been really close lately. It seems like.
Yeah.
And Air 5, I mean, I think we expected this to be a little like 13, 15 point win. So an 8-point win is a little surprising. I mean, at the end of the day, Drunk Monkey still got the win. But, Air 5, you need to start establishing your dominance at this point of the season. So they had it at this point last year.
First,
I
hold
don't
on.
see it.
Let me stop you right there. Drunk Monkey doesn't need to assert any dominance. They are the two-time reigning champ. Everybody brings their A game when they play Drunk Monkey.
8-point win.
A win's a win.
They were having a little trouble with Air 5's full court press, and they were double team Brandon.
Pretty good strategy.
Yeah.
Oh.
But then Darrell started going off, so that kind of did.
Look who's a no-show for the Drunk Monkeys. Larry Hines. Wow. In the key
He's a
playoff
working
games.
man, dude.
In the key playoff games,
He's a
when they
working
need
man.
him most, he is probably working to provide for his family.
So they didn't lose this game, but if they would have, it would have went completely on his shoulders.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Completely his fault. Everything, whenever Drunk Monkey loses, it's completely his fault, whether he's there or not. That's just the rule.
Like
We had a good crowd for this game.
I heard,
I enjoyed
packed
it.
house,
Yeah.
standing room only.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was.
Mike, who had a good game for Drunk Monkey?
The two that you would expect to have a good game.
Brandon and
Brandon
Darrell.
and Darrell.
I mean, I saw a pretty nice dunk from Mike Pettiford in some of the highlights that we started cutting up.
Yeah.
He was 8 of 10, 16 points, 14 rebounds. Darrell, 32.
Oh, I didn't realize he had that good of a game.
Brandon had 22 and 7 assists.
16 and 14 for Mike.
I think you can leave Larry Hines completely out of the big three. The new big three is Darrell, Brandon, and Mike Pettiford.
Can we call it a big four and put Steve in there too?
No, yeah, I'd be okay with that.
You heard what Lawrence
as long as
says.
Larry's-
You
as long
heard
as
what
Larry's
Lawrence says. He gets in everybody's
Larry.
head on the sidelines.
It's Larry.
We all have a different name for him.
Okay.
How about?
For Air 5,
Yeah.
I keep forgetting. who
No, I didn't forget. I was waiting for you to interrupt.
No.
Tyrone and Tyre Hudson showed up.
Showed up? He's been there like every game.
No. I mean, like in the game.
Oh.
Like that's kind of a slant at the rest of it. I mean, Mike Pritchett also had a very good game for them too. But Tyrone and Tyre combined for 42 points of their 79.
Great season.
Yeah. Oh
It was
yeah.
a great
Great
season
For a
them.
B division team to move up to the A division and give the reigning two-time
Well, Air 5, they had Tyre he was the MVP of the B division.
champs.
You have to go up there for that,
Yeah,
And I
right?
was telling you that this is a really good team for as small as they are. They're not a
They're
tall
extremely
team.
athletic.
Yeah, they're an athletic team.
And it seemed like they were coming together more as a team. This is a team to watch going
And they
forward.
finally had every single playoff time team just get everyone to come.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's what it's all
They
about.
had every guy there this week.
Who we got next?
Who do we have next? We have the Crew versus GSU.
That's what I have too.
Crew versus GSU. Crew comes out on top. Is this a surprise here?
No.
No, I
But
think
it was a really good game.
yeah. I mean, all these games are for the first couple games to be within double digits. That's pretty. I mean, that shows again how close the competition is in the A division, especially. The Crew. I'm surprised the Crew didn't retire after losing to the Faculty a couple weeks ago. I'm very happy that they're back.
It was just a bad
Um,
game for them.
Yeah.
Bad game at the line, I should say.
Yeah.
So, them losing to a B division team, I thought would kind of cripple their season. But, they come back, they win this game, get a little momentum. Would have liked to see them win by a little bit more, just like for the Drunk Monkeys, but at the end of the day, they still
We
got
talk
the win.
about having everyone there, and GSU had everyone there.
Yeah, they
When
did.
everyone's there, they're a great team.
Well,
Maybe if they had everyone there the whole season, they would have been even a little better. Maybe they would have
Exactly.
somehow found a way to beat the Crew.
Yeah.
Do you think GSU should have went to the game plan of just hanging a picture of Turk on the wall?
I don't know about all that. I think RT on the sideline is enough.
How was RT on the sidelines? Was he on his game?
He was RT, yeah. He didn't dress though. He said, I'm not going to dress tonight.
So
He was,
I
playing, he
mean,
was playing coach role.
RT will give you though like 8, 6, and 5.
yeah, I don't know why.
So it might have been the difference.
He probably knew what was going to happen. Just, want to avoid it.
8 points, they lose by 1.
See, it's a shame because I think GSU, if they have everybody the whole season, that chemistry they could have made a push to the
Then
championship. this
they
season.
probably don't have to play the Crew in the second round.
Yeah. I mean, eventually it has to go through the Crew
Yeah.
and Drunk Monkey. And you know what? At this point, I'm leaning towards it has to go through ACC too.
You're just trying to not be the bad guy saying it's going through everyone that's still left.
It's not going through everyone's left because there's only 4 teams left now.
Yeah. But you said,
Well, as of last week, all the teams that were left, they couldn't go through all of them.
yeah, sure.
Who had a good game for the Crew?
Nobody.
Everybody.
No, I'm kidding. Okay.
Everybody.
Jerron Moon had 11. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Okay,
Go
the
ahead.
Crew,
Oh,
GSU.
okay.
You're the stat reader over there.
Yeah, I am. Tone Washam, 18 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. Corbin Horsey with 12 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Jerron Moon with 11 points, as said, and James Boyce with 10 points, 3 rebounds. So 4 guys in double figures. Always a good sign.
That's what the Crew does. They spread it out.
I would like to see a little more scoring from them. 68 points. I don't know.
This was a defensive battle, though. They were playing
Okay.
tough to both teams.
It's good to see defense in the playoffs. Oh, the Crew always brings
Nah,
defense.
I like scoring.
Yeah, so.
It's the playoffs though.
So, but
Defense wins championships.
No.
It's a fact. It's a fact.
Offense has scored more than
How about for GSU, Mike?
the other team. Vernon Dupree had a big game, 21 points, 5 rebounds. Brandon Fox with a double-double, 10 points, 12 rebounds. I think it's Jabril Bailey, 13 points, 11 rebounds. That's pretty much it.
All right,
Blake
so-
was off from 3, though. Blake Rubenstein, 2 for 7.
It hurts in the playoffs.
He had playoffs
An
too
all-star.
much for him, you think? An all-star?
You know what? If he does it again, we'll give him a pass this time. First time, shooters have off shooting days, right, Dan?
I never have no shooting day.
Yeah, Dan,
I just
Dan
make
knows a
shooters.
lot
It's
about
never
that.
happened to me, ever.
Dan knows a lot about that.
Hey, I have a short memory, like that new James
That's
Harden
good.
commercial. I have a short memory.
See,
My
James
last-
Harden, you
my
see
last
that
name is
crossover?
fine.
Whew.
Yeah.
Got crossed up pretty bad.
Looks like
Felt bad for you. I just saw it today. Almost lost it. My ankle started
Speaking of
hurting.
that commercial, how true is it that Scottie Pippen's the greatest Chicago player of all time?
I'd have to agree. Next up, who do we have next?
I have ACC versus the Tigers.
I've been on ACC's bandwagon all season long.
Oh, we know.
You're one of those guys that's been on everyone's bandwagon just because
Now, Brian Salter.
you play the good guy role.
Brian Salter has put together a championship caliber team. All I was saying early in the season is they have to beat a team like Drunk Monkey or the Crew. Well, they lost the Crew
they
early
get
on.
this week.
You know what he is? He's like the ultimate hack hipster. He's like, oh, I liked them before they were popular.
Yeah.
I've always liked them. Yeah, for every team. That's
Go back and watch the videos.
I know,
Go back and
I'm not
watch.
saying you're wrong. I'm just saying, like, I'm sure from week 1 you've been like, I've always liked this team since they were formed. I've been a huge
No, some
fan.
teams they just come in. I'm not impressed with their
In your
performances.
no. In your defense, I mean, when the Tigers' high scorer is Stacey Grady, you're
no,
gonna
here we
have
I
problems.
thought we were off that train.
You're gonna have
Stacey
problems.
Grady.
You're gonna have issues because, ACC, you got 4 guys in double figures, and 2016, 15, 12 respectively. You have Stacey with 32, giving his all. Probably the last game of his career, giving his all, and the rest of his team outside of Marcus Williams and Quana, just not doing it.
Marky D had 13, 8, and 6.
Just
And
not
he-
doing
and
it.
He came at halftime.
Just not doing it. Yeah, it came at
doubled those
halftime.
numbers.
Yeah.
You got to show up.
This is
at
a
the
different
beginning
game.
of the
And
game
they're
at
missing Rock.
halftime.
They're missing Rock.
Yeah, that's a
It's a
tough.
whole different
Tough
ball
loss
game
when you don't
if
have
those
Rock,
guys
yeah.
are there.
But you know what? I think ACC still would have won.
I don't.
Didn't they beat them pretty good?
They won by 15. You don't think Marky D for a whole nother half and Rock for a whole game is worth 15 points?
They might be worth 15, but I still don't think they beat ACC.
It's futile.
Yeah, whatever.
It's okay.
Whatever.
Just saying. Let me hear who did good on ACC. That's all I want to hear.
Oh,
Let's talk about the teams that are still in playoffs. All right.
Ooh, shots fired.
Courtney Hines, also known as Spider, 20 and 10. Derrick Henry, 16 and 13.
There he is. That's all I wanted to
He
hear.
wanted to. We forgot to put the previews up last week, and he let me hear it.
Well, we didn't forget. I looked through them and I didn't feel like they're U2 caliber. So
I told him I said, don't worry about it. I said I probably had you guys losing anyway. Because yeah, you probably did.
Derrick Henry. That's what I'm talking about. All this time, I was thinking he was borderline BC division player.
Tamir
And then he goes and
Gibbs.
plays like this in an A division playoff game. That's all
I'm
I
right,
need.
I'm right with you. I'm right with you.
Tamir Gibbs, 15 points, 14 assists, and 7 rebounds.
Wow. 14 assists?
Yeah.
That's got to be a career high for Tamir.
He played the Rajon
Gotta
Rondo
be.
role.
Right?
Probably.
I'm gonna go check the website
Well,
where
then
we keep all career stats.
Them and Julius, he doesn't really need a score. He said, I'm going to go for
I think Julius only had 7 points though.
7. But
So
between him, Isaiah, Mo, and Derek, and Tavon, they have enough scoring. Tamir said, I'm going to play the assist man today.
maybe Tigers were locking up on Tamir, so he had to
He
pass
still
it
had
off.
15 points, so no, that's not possible.
Yeah, it is possible because we just talked about how Brandon Chanel was getting double teamed and he still had 20.
Yeah, but he scored like 20 before they decided to double team. They said, oh, that guy.
You have an excuse for everything.
You're playing the good guy role.
All that matters, ACC moves on, and they face who do they face next? They face the Crew next. ACC
No,
versus
he's drunk.
Drunk Monkey. ACC versus Drunk Monkey. That's gonna be an exciting game.
You think?
Well, ACC just beat Drunk Monkey a
I
couple
don't
weeks
know who I'm
ago.
going to pick in that game. It's going to be a tough
That
one.
is gonna be tough. So next up,
That's because I picked both of them to lose already.
we have WSI versus Here We Go Again. This isn't the same Here We Go Again that we've seen for previous
Yes, it
seasons.
is. Yes, it is. You know why? They're not showing up. 5 guys. They were lucky to win this game. They were lucky.
Yeah, they used to play 4.
They were lucky. Nate. Went
Well,
out
I think a
for
couple of these
37.
guys are on the roster from last season. So
Well, they got to. I mean, I would pick. I'll be honest. I would pick Here We Go Again to win this.
I would
entire
say they were
thing.
only missing
If
2
they
guys.
actually, they were only missing 2 guys.
Omar and Daryl Lewis.
I would pick Here We Go Again to win this entire thing if I knew they were going to show. All their players were going to show up because, especially in the later rounds of the playoffs, you need depth.
Well, it's the later rounds now, Dan.
Well, after that, I consider quarterfinals the first round, and then after that,
Yeah.
Now it's-
Semifinals, later rounds.
yeah, they need guys to show up. Not 5 guys, like 6, 7. Nate,
Nate had 37 points, 10 3-pointers.
I thought he was going to break the 3. He had 9 of them with 16 or like 14 minutes left in the second half. I thought he was going for the record.
What is the record? 13?
12.
Wow. And he couldn't get the record? Nate choked. Can't
Is
believe
Here We
it.
Go Again going to choke?
They got a tough opponent next round. The Crew. Very tough opponent.
well,
We'll get
WSI.
more than that in the preview.
Hey, WSI had a really good season. They almost won this game. They had 4 guys in double figures. Will Townsville had 27 points. RJ Bullock had 15 points, 15 rebounds. Jeremy Jean, Mike's favorite point guard, had 12 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, but 4 turnovers.
Well, he's my second favorite behind Derek Savage.
I think you're going to say behind Turk.
Well, yeah, Turk. Turk's a point guard, too.
Beat him at point guard.
So-
He plays down low.
Give WSI, and WSI was missing Ford Heisen, who's a big player. for
Do you
them.
think Nate knows how to, like, make a 2-point? No.
I don't think he's ever had a 2-pointer in his life. Free throws and 3-pointers is it.
So, that's a really good game, close game. in fact, here we go again, only 1 by 4, and they only had 5 guys. That is concerning to me. You can't spin that any other. Yes, they won this game, but they need their guys to show up. Just comes down to that.
I want to talk about the WSI for a minute. What an incredible season. They almost pulled this one off. Unfortunately, they ran into, in my opinion, the hottest offensive team right now. They have to be the hottest all. Maybe, I'm not sure about their defense yet. I don't think it's bad defense. I don't think it's great defense. We'll get more about that in the preview. Yes. Do they shoot better than Shooters Club? You have, I guess, in this. Here we go again. Here we go again. You have Jake Royal. You have Nate Francis. You have Brendan O'Brien. Chad.
Verse Eddie Peterson, Nate Francis, Jake Royal, Mark London.
No. Mark is a nice player. Danny Rodriguez. I don't know.
Yeah, Mark, I bet got an MVP.
Yeah, Mark. He was a bench
anyone
player.
with that.
He was a bench player. He still is.
No respect.
But yeah, Mike Hubbard, he continues to bring out better teams every season.
GM of the Year candidate.
He is. He is a
He
GM.
deserves it.
Yep. So, and that'll actually be out probably before these videos are.
Yeah, probably.
I think that's it.
All right.
We covered everything.
That'll wrap it up for our recaps this week. What are we going to do with the extra 45 minutes we have?
Well, preview A and B division, obviously.
All right, thanks for checking us out this week. Semifinals for A division, and
Quarterfinals
then
for B division.
quarterfinals for B division this week. Another exciting week of playoffs. Come check us out. Everything at Hack starting at 3:30. Anything from you, Dan?
No, that's it.
All right. Also, check out Dan Schultz. He's writing for The Rant, I believe.
Rant Sports.
You want to talk about it for a second?
Do you want to give us a rant on
Well,
Rant Sports?
Dave was kind enough to share No, I'm not going to go on a rant about it. Dave was kind enough to share my page on the site. So if you could go and like that, I'd really appreciate it. The more traffic I get, the higher I get to rise up in the rankings. So I have 1 article up so far, 3 pending. So 4 will be up by the end of today. All about the NBA. So if you guys are really into that, check it out. It's the page name is Dan Schultz Rant Sports on Facebook.
There you go. Get on there, check it out, like the page, read some more Dan's stuff when he's talking about something he actually knows about.
You know, Dan,
Hack
you know
Adult
what I might do?
I'll take that. Huh?
You know what I might do?
What?
When you put up your first Spurs article, I'm
Already
gonna
done.
post the LeBron article right after.
I'll post a LeBron article too about what he should do
How
after losing in the
expensive.
finals. what he should do after he lost in the finals. But we won't get into
No,
that.
I think I'll
I'm a good
I'll
sport.
just post it. I'll post it for you.
Okay, yeah.
All right, we'll see everyone on Sunday.